Hey GAF family, how's it going? So I just received something in the mail today. So Eddie plopped this down. I'm currently studying and it's from Be The Match. They came to my college like 4 years ago. This is whenever I like did the cheek swab and everything. And I got a letter in the mail saying that I might be a potential match for a patient. So this is super exciting. Because I only know one other person who was also from my college. Don't know them like super personally, but that's the only other person I know who's ever, been a donor. And so it's like a 10 to 15% chance right now, like whether I'll be needed, if the patient needs the transplant, or if it'll be like a later thing, if there are other possible donors, that kind of stuff. So I called them and just gave like a rundown of like, giving my consent, also just other preliminary questions that they had. But yeah, I don't know. I really kind of hope that this works out and that I get to help donate, just because like this is super cool. I mean, how insane is this program? And this is the kind of stuff where I just wish that everyone had to do, because this is literally the easiest way to help a person, like really help a person, besides like donating blood, which people should be doing all the time. But this is another huge thing. I don't know. I really hope it works out. But yeah, I will hopefully get some more information in the next 8 weeks and we'll see if anything moves forward. But yeah, I'm really excited. We'll see what happens. What's up, guys? So I have a huge update. Everything just kind of flew together so fast, but I am gonna go through with the bone marrow stem cell transplant. So like 4 weeks ago, I got an email saying, hey, thanks for being in contact with us. Your recipient at this time, either their treatment plan changed or they were getting better and they didn't need the transplant, but they'd get back to me in case they needed me. So I was like, okay, all right. I hope that this patient is doing a lot better. Can't do the vlog, like that's totally okay. And yesterday I got a phone call and another call, 2 calls today, and apparently it's a pretty urgent case at this point. So I'm not really sure what happened, but anyway, it's all coming together really quick. It is, I'm about to do transition to clerkships, which is kind of like my 2 weeks of getting licensed before I go to the hospital and the clinic, before I start rotations. So everything is kind of going crazy right now, especially with scheduling. But this Friday, I'm gonna go get this physical done and get blood work done and get a urinalysis. And then I guess at some point soon, I am gonna get the injections that I think I can give them myself at home for a week before I go and give my actual donation. So thankfully the day that I got planned is, it's the second week of that Thursday of transition to clerkship. So then I start rotations on that Monday. And it's just kind of crazy. Thankfully it's a day where I only have 2 Zoom sessions, but one of them is gonna be moved for me because I need to be present. Yes, I honestly wouldn't have minded, being present during those Zoom sessions while I was donating, because I'm just gonna be in a chair with, 2 lines and me. But yeah, this is super exciting, and like I said, it's all happening really fast, but we're gonna do it, and I'm excited to kind of take you along with that journey and show you what it means to be a bone marrow stem cell transplant donor. I'll continue to take you along with this journey. And the physical I'll take in 2 days. I gotta drive about an hour and a half to get there, but yeah, it's happening. So today is Friday. I am in the car. I'm about to head out. I'm gonna go do my physical, and it's, like I said earlier, it's in a little over an hour away, but that was the closest, I think, contracted doctor or clinic with or for Be The Match, and everything, all of my expenses are reimbursed, which is great. I'm happy about that. That's just another awesome thing and easy for you to do if you get matched with someone, and basically your expenses are paid. And I think that is another reason why you should do it. It's not like you're gonna lose money doing this. I'm just gonna keep track of my miles. I also get to have lunch with a companion. So I'm actually gonna meet Steven, one of my best friends, and we're gonna go to a place in the city. He was gonna get a second dose in the city. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out after that, and then probably come back home, and then we'll see Eddie. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna go get my physical. Gonna get blood drawn, gonna get a urinalysis, and get a pregnancy test, probably through the urine, because ya can't be pregnant and get the filgrastim, which is the medication, like the injections that I take. You can't be pregnant and on it. So shouldn't be pregnant, but yeah, we're gonna go do that. So I just got here at the clinic, and okay, can we take a moment? I have not put on eyeshadow probably since my wedding over 8 months ago. And so I was like, all right, we're gonna go get lunch after this. And so I was like, all right, good reason to kind of maybe dress up. And when I say dress up, I'm in holey jeans and a shirt. That's like pretty normal. So anyway, we're gonna go inside, we're gonna go fill out some paperwork and get this going. I just got out of my physical. It is now 3 p.m. So I've been here for 3 hours. It's kind of a lot, but I mean, I'm giving a pretty important part of my person to someone. I think a lot of it, my veins were just not being nice, and they were having a hard time getting my vein and sticking it, and so my arms are kind of tired. But yeah, time for lunch. It's a late lunch, so I'm hungry, and we're gonna go do that. Hey guys, how's it going? So it is the next Thursday. I got my physical done on that Friday. I am basically all cleared now to donate. And today in the mail, I just received all of my filgrastim doses. They're put in pre-filled syringes. So you could have either, gone every day to like the blood center and then they could give it to you themselves. But if you like train yourself, which is pretty easy to do, and I'm already trained in that anyway, so I'll just be self-injecting myself. But the first day, I'm gonna have my friend Catherine do it. She's a PA. She is the wife of one of my fellow med school classmates. Basically, I am gonna show you all the stuff that they gave me, because the filgrastim does have to be refrigerated. And for those of you who don't know, the filgrastim is also called Neupogen. And so this is the medication that's going to be hauling all of my bone marrow stem cells into my peripheral blood so that it can just be taken out of my veins next Thursday. So I start the injections on Sunday, and so yeah, I'll show you what all came in this box. So I've already kind of opened everything, or actually Eddie opened it for me. I was at class, or I had to go to a hospital to do some EMR training, and so he was the one who unpacked everything and also threw some stuff into the fridge, which I'll show you what that is. So yeah, I just got some quick reference guides and some more information on the medications. Here, I also got 2 epi or auto injectors. So this is for the first dose that I get, just in case I get a bad reaction, but I highly doubt I will have to use these. Here's my sharps container. So each bag kind of encompasses all that I need for my injection. So I have gloves here, there's needles, and like a syringe in here. So I'm not really entirely sure. I guess this was like if I had the vial, but I don't, because they're all pre-filled. So I probably won't ever really need to use those. But anyway, there's also a thermometer in here because I will have to take my vitals before each injection, and I think also after. In the fridge is this big styrofoam box. So in here is where all of the filgrastim is. I'll kind of open it. So you kind of see those dark plastic bags. So I'm assuming it's pretty light sensitive if they have it like that. So I won't really be taking out the medication until I need to give myself the injection. But yeah, this has to be refrigerated, and it was overnight shipped. So it's definitely kind of finicky, but it's pretty easy to handle with the overnight shipping that they gave. So all of that came in today, and I'm really excited because Sunday we'll start the injections, And I think there are a couple side effects that happen, and it's fairly common: bone aching and some muscle aches as well. Obviously your bones are creating a lot more stem cells, and so there might be some pain. I guess maybe I might have a low fever, but I guess it really just depends. I have to keep an eye on all of that, which I obviously will. And yeah, so we'll take you a little bit through that when that happens, but I will see you on Sunday.
Healthy?
I am healthy.
3 minutes.
How long does it have to be?
Okay. Do you want to give them to yourself? Or do you want me to give them to you?
I don't know. I'll have you do it just because it said like, have someone else administer it.
You're just saying that it is.
Yeah.
You're like, I just wanted to go.
Yeah.
And it's sub-Q, right?
Yeah.
Not IM.
No.
Not.
No. That's a big sub-Q, isn't it? It might, maybe
it's
not.
Tiny, it's so little.
No, I know, but the ones that I practiced on the other day,
Oh, were they really little?
the length was like half that.
Oh, the length.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know the gauge is gonna be super tiny, but
Are you ready?
yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, she stung like a bitch.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
It said do not attempt to recap, so.
Okay, we do have a sharps container, so.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm gonna have to inject myself as it stings.
I can come over.
Maybe
again.
we'll see. I'll try it, like, cause I'm.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm looking for the bevel.
Yeah.
And you want the bevel to be up, and then.
So I saw that
making
you
sure-
went at an angle.
Yeah.
Do you usually do that for subcutaneous?
So I guess every belly has a good layer of fat. So you
Yeah.
could just
Oh, I
go
have
straight
a
in.
good layer. Just let it be
But,
known.
like, some people's arms and things like that aren't gonna have that layer, and if you go in, it could be
Yeah.
IM.
Yeah.
So that's why you don't want it to be like the tuberculin one where it's like
Yeah.
just under the skin, but like
But because like you were definitely in the sub-Q.
right.
Okay.
And that's what I mean. I'm sure there's more than one, right?
Gotcha.
You could probably go straight in if
Okay.
you wanted to, but I'm just trying to.
Oh yeah, no, this is
Okay, so we're going more medial now.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, that stings. Weird. Like when you put the needle in, totally fine. But once you, I don't even need. Yeah, as the plunger, I didn't realize it was gonna sting. Sorpresa! But it's fine. So we are on day 2 of injections, and I am going to take the medication out of the fridge, and I'm gonna let it sit at room temperature for 30 minutes, which I guess was supposed to help with like the stinging that I had yesterday. I don't know if I just missed it somewhere, but I looked it up online and that's what it said. And also my Be the Match kind of contact person, she calls me like every day just to make sure everything is going well. So I'm gonna do that now, and then yeah, we'll come back later to do the actual injection, and this will be the second exposure, so hopefully I won't need the EpiPen, but yeah, then anyway, everything's gonna be fine. Can you back up? I don't know, they're just... Okay. I'm also listening to my class that I'm supposed to be listening and watching, but it's okay, I have to get this done. I also wash my hands. We know how to use the epi. If we need it, we shouldn't need it.
Yeah. Where would I stab you?
Huh?
In your leg, in your stomach, in your arm, in your face?
Thigh. It can go over
Okay.
close. Doesn't sting as bad. Definitely smart to take it out of the fridge.
Yeah, close up on this one.
God, my fat. Pull her out. All done.
Are you feeling shocked?
I am not feeling anaphylactic.
Anaphylaceous?
Anaphylactic.
How would I know? Would you just like collapse?
No, I would like.
Would you reach for the pen?
I wouldn't be able to breathe for the most part. I could get Heidi.
Take
I
deep
think we're
breaths.
good.
Alright, you can do it.
Ooh, babe.
What?
I'm getting petechiae.
What?
Getting petechiae.
What's that?
So I think I'm getting low platelets because this is like a common side effect.
Oh.
On my belly, there's some petechiae right here.
Cool.
It's not really cool.
Well, a couple more days and then you'll be good. We'll need to hang around this Abby.
Should be good. I shouldn't need it.
Just bang on something and you're eating.
That one's done. Cool. So this is the last day of injections that I'm doing on myself. Tomorrow we donate. This is the first day that I've felt any side effect really, or at least I thought. Last night I woke up every hour and I was awake from 4 to 5, so that sucked. And then my left rib hurt for like it was achy, which like bone pain is normal. So I had that too. And I'm just so tired today. So, I don't know, tired. And don't worry, I wasn't dressed in a cami all day. I had on a button-up dress kind of thing.
I'm sure everyone was worried that you were wearing that all day.
Otherwise, I don't know. Just making sure people know. Yeah, I don't know. I went yesterday and got my platelets drawn because I have petechiae on my belly. It's not like super crazy, but it's there. And so they were like, but it came back normal. They were like 245. So normal is 150 to 500. Last ones to give to myself until I think tomorrow. I think they give me one. They're like the last ones. Damn, she stinks.
Why is it going so slow?
It's just a lot of resistance. It's a tiny needle, so it's gonna take a lot more to push it. Last one. God, Eddie. Dang, ow, 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 ow! Why? God, okay, so now I'm gonna take a nap. But then I have school stuff at 2:15 that I have to prep for. I don't know. Doing this and having a full-time job would definitely be difficult, but I'll bring you tomorrow to our donation day, and hopefully Eddie will come with because he gets a second dose of Pfizer, and hopefully he doesn't feel like butt, but he felt awful the first dose, so we'll see. It hurts.
You good? You breathing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just tired. Like, look at all the, anyway. All right. What'd it say? Same?
It started. I'm recording.
I figured it. So they got my test. They got tubes drawn. I got an IV. This will be the return. This is when they'll give me my blood back. And then I got the last 2 shots in the backs of my arms. So we're killing time right now until 8, and that's when we'll start. I have a little adult diaper because I can't get up to do anything while I'm doing the donation. That'll be an experience. And they were like, you don't have to use it, but I also didn't want it to end up me having to go, and then yeah, this is a time when I wish I were a dude. And they said the same thing. They're like, because Eddie said it'd be pretty easy if you were a guy. I was like, yeah, and they said the same thing. So I think we're gonna order breakfast here soon. We're also gonna order lunch later. But yeah, and we don't have to pay for it. Cool. So it's going back in here. Got a calcium drip because the anti-coag in the solution dimerizes the calcium.
Right, typically.
So you get low calcium, and my lips have been tingling.
even get the drip, so.
And there's the machine. All right, so this is the final update. We are post-donation. Eddie and I are at a hotel. We are halfway to seeing his family in Ohio. The timing is a little rough, but we wanted to get it all done before I start rotations on Monday. Right now I'm feeling okay. I'm just really tired, kind of weak. Not as so I was super duper weak throughout the whole thing, and especially once I got up, but my whole donation lasted 6 hours. So we got there from 6:30 and we didn't leave until around 2:45. My donation was from 8 to 2 p.m. And it was the experience was a little bit different than I thought it would be, only because I wasn't anticipating a lot of the side effects from the donation, and I think a lot of it also was from the filgrastim. The past 2 or 3 days I've just had more and more side effects, like the weakness, fatigue. I had mild fever the past couple of days, and then as I was giving the donation, I was getting really lightheaded and also kind of dizzy. And then, as I mentioned before, my face and my lips were tingling a lot, and that's caused by the anticoagulants in the machine kind of dimerize your calcium. So when it goes back in your body, that calcium isn't able to be used by your body. And so that's what the tingling was for. And so I had a calcium drip, but I was still feeling a lot of the tingling. And then I had to pee, and I held it for so long, and it hurt so bad. If you just held in the biggest pee of your life, it was that. I tried to convince myself for over an hour to use the adult diaper, but it was just so mentally and psychologically difficult to do that. But I finally did at least a little bit, so I wasn't in so much bladder pain, because it was just bulging. So that was interesting. But otherwise, the nurses there were amazing. The Be The Match staff at that blood center, they brought Eddie and I food, and it's all paid for. And they were just really great. They were, there for me hand and foot. And besides the actual experience of me feeling all of these different side effects and sitting in a chair for 6 hours, it was kind of rough, but it was definitely worth it. And now I'm just gonna recover and just rest up and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna leave a code down below, and that's just a way for you to sign up for Be The Match, and I think it's something that's super easy. You sign up and you register, you put in your address, they will mail you the actual swab kit to your house. You don't have to pay. There's a return box and everything. Again, you don't have to pay. It's literally the easiest thing to do for you to be put on this registry. And you could literally save someone's life. You could potentially cure them of their cancer. And that's a really big thing. So please do it. Please. I hope this kind of gave you an overview of what that meant and what it looks like. And also knowing that this was the peripheral blood stem cell donation, which is basically equivalent to a bone marrow transplant that is much less invasive, and that they are using more and more nowadays. So yeah, please subscribe, go ahead and put a thumbs up on this video, and also press that bell. Oh, sorry guys, I'm so tired. I'm trying so hard to keep this vlog and end it. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching this. I'm tired, but it's okay. Peace out.